This is Miss Passowit coming to you live from Supreme Science. Welcome back to Supreme Science. This is Miss Passowit. Today, this video is going to be about variables. Currently, I'm teaching 8th grade science. I've taught 6th grade, so this is probably one of the most difficult things to teach. I used to teach 6th grade, and I thought when I got to 8th grade, I'd be like, okay, oh my gosh, I'm finally gonna teach kids that know the variables. And then like you come in and they're like, okay, so here we go. The first thing you need to explain is that graphs come from the quadrant plane that they should be familiar with from math class. Oh, you would be surprised because you're gonna wanna show them that it's like right here, and they'll be like, oh, I promise they will not realize that. And then once they realize that, hopefully that will help. So then obviously you get like the y and the x. So this is easy, but here's what the test question will look like. So they'll show them a graph and they'll say, what's the independent and dependent variable? And I guarantee your students are gonna go, okay. So here's how to keep that from happening. So we are going to use a little chant called dry mix. If you've been teaching a while, I'm sure you've heard of dry mix before, but I'm going to explain a little bit about how I do it in my class. The first thing you want to do is have all your students make a right angle with their hands. All right, come on guys, make a right angle. Nobody? Okay. Will you do it for Skittle? Okay. Skittles will make 8th graders do just about anything. So, okay, let's get your right angles up, and here's the chant. Y goes to the sky, X is dead. All right, everybody try it together. Y goes to the sky, X is dead. All right, so what does this mean? It means that the y-axis is always going to be going to the sky, and the x-axis is dead. Dead because when you're dead, you're horizontal. And if you're a cartoon character and you're dead, you have X's on your eyes. So here is my nice, cute little dead smiley face. Okay? Y goes to the sky, X is dead. Hopefully you will never forget. All right, so I got Miss Passowit, that looks great, but how do I remember what the variables are? So here's where we say dry mix. All right, so now you do the same chant, but you're just gonna say dry mix, okay? So dry goes to the sky, mix is dead. All right, so hopefully they can remember that. Dry goes to the sky, mix is dead. What does this mean? So let's write the word dry up here, and we'll write the word mix over here. Okay. We pretty much know that the D is going to stand for dependent. And that the I is going to stand for independent. So we got it. The independent variable, paper towel brand, and the dependent variable, absorbency of the paper towel. But why do they call it dry? What does the R mean? And mix, what does the M mean? This is where I hate science, because science loves to come up with two names for the exact same thing. So dependent can also be called the responding variable, RR. And the independent variable can also be called the manipulated variable. And I actually looked this up because I was like, why are there two names for this? And believe it or not, this is what they said. I think we should call it the manipulated and responding variable because that's what we've always called it. No, I think we should call it the independent and dependent variable because that makes a lot more sense. No, manipulated and responding because that's the way science needs to be. No, independent and dependent because that's the way the new textbooks are being written. Scientists are currently arguing about what the variables should be called. So I teach in South Carolina. South Carolina says for most purposes, which means test questions, they'll say independent and dependent, but you might teach in a state where they say manipulated and responding, hence dry mix. All right, so let's finish up. Independent variable, we know X, mix, independent, dead, paper towel brand. Dependent, Y goes to the sky, dry goes to the sky, D is gonna be over here going up to the sky. That's gonna be absorbency. I hope this video helped, and we'll see you next time on Supreme Science with Ms. Passo.